The only licensed in-person sports betting location in Maine is fighting to get its license back at a potentially profitable time for the small business. Pearl Small talked with the staff about how they're handling the setback.
Normally at Oddfellahs, you can walk in, check your odds on these monitors, and place your bets. But as you can see, the monitors are now dark, and Oddfellahs owners say they've had no choice but to stop all in-person sports betting at this time. When Oddfellahs first opened in September, General Manager David Moran says turnout exceeded their expectations.
We thrive with the gaming and the food and beverage side of it. They go hand in hand, and one needs to feed the other.
But since the betting lines have emptied, so have most of the booths.
It's devastating. It really hurts the business.
Moran is one of more than a dozen staff members who owner Michael Chinquette hired. Chinquette says he also paid thousands in licensing fees and is investing hundreds of thousands in renovating the building. With the Super Bowl and March Madness just around the corner, the chance to make it all worth it is now, and this couldn't come at worse timing.
It's kind of like Lucy in the football. The state decided to pull the football away after we started running.
Chinquette says they've been operating under a temporary betting license since they opened in September. But a few weeks ago, the director of the state's gambling control unit informed them he would be denying the permanent application, meaning the temporary one was also revoked. So is it because the location that you have in Portland then isn't actually a racetrack?
I think that's their theory.
The license Chinquette had obtained was a commercial track license because he also operates a horse racing track in Cumberland. He claims the state told him that the license was transferable and would also cover Oddfellahs in Portland, even though it operates as an off-site restaurant and bar.
We didn't break a rule. We didn't do anything wrong. It was nothing to do with our operations. It was just that the state changed its mind.
The most recent decision, which we got from the Department of Public Safety, says because Oddfellahs is not a commercial track facility, it cannot use the same license. Instead of using the commercial license for both, can you just get a separate one?
I mean, we can apply and go through that process, but like I said, the gambling control unit they told us we didn't need to because they already gave us a license.
Chinquette says the time it would take to start from scratch and get a new license would damage his business. Instead, he's asking a judge to pause the state's decision while he appeals it, and staff are crossing their fingers that he will be successful.
We don't want to upset anyone at the same time. We're just trying to find a solution to get things up and going again to keep everyone happy.
Happy during what may be their busiest weekend ever. In Portland, Pearl Small, News Center, Maine.
We reached out to the state, but they would not comment on the case because it is in active litigation.